Hey guys, welcome back. I am so ready for today, and it's one of my favourite kinds of days. The kind where we start off with a goal. Having little goals is one of my absolute favourite things in Vault Hunters. Whether it's a goal I give myself, or, in the case of today, a goal given to me by a very, very juicy bounty. Yep, as you may remember, last episode we got offered this bounty to find 5 spider webbing spools, and if we complete it, we will get an unidentified treasure key. Now that's the sort of bounty you cannot just pass up. So today's goal? Run some scabs and try to complete the bounty. But first, we're gonna need a crystal. Then we'll add the seal. And let's see if we have a completable scav. Ooh, okay, what are you gonna want from us this time? 2 zombie arms, 12 skeleton bone shards, 5 green bangles, and 8 black mob essence. Okay. I mean, that seems potentially doable. Obviously, we have to get lucky and find an ore room to get 12 skeleton bone shards, and 5 green bangles is definitely going to be tricky because, you know, those are epic, but I think this is potentially doable, and we do have a very lovely theme for it. So, yeah, let's just see how this goes. It would be great to find an ore room though, so we can get those skeleton bone shards out the way, because otherwise that is going to be a little bit of a pain to get done. That sounded like a champion. It was. Hi. Hi there. Good to see you. Thank you for the rare focus. That's nice of you. Ooh, if this is a normal dungeon. And for coins? Yeah. Okay, let's go for this then. This might be our ticket to getting these green bangles if we are lucky. Because finding coins, they're surprisingly difficult to find sometimes. And that's a cracked pearl, which is not the rare item that I need. I don't think I've ever actually completed this one either, so that's nice. I do love when we get to actually tackle new dungeons. Oh! Hi, I thought I'd killed everyone in here. That was awkward, sorry. Didn't mean to be ignoring you. I was just busy trying to collect all of these green bangles, thank you. We've already got 5 green bangles. This was a fantastic dungeon to find. Perfect. Okay, well that's somehow all of the green bangles done. I was incredibly lucky. And that's a spider webbing spool. Perfect. And that's another spider webbing spool. I'm very glad that I went back for that. Ooh, okay, that was a very successful first room. And I do have to finish a bounty for you guys, right? Yes, I do. And I did. That is absolutely perfect. Hi. Do you happen to have... That's a zombie brain. That's a zombie arm, though. Thank you very much. That's 1 down. Plus 100% item rarity for 5 minutes. I will take that. Thank you very much. Ooh. Hello, living chests. You know you really want to give me a zombie arm. You do want to give me a zombie arm. Thank you. Ah. Don't you just love it when the POIs are kind and they give you what you ask for? Hi. Ooh. Ornate. I will take that, especially because we should still have our extra item rarity, which means more chances of getting gear and also trinkets. And there's that trinket. Ooh, that was a very nice room to find. Hopefully, we will get lucky. Ah. Well, that's a very quick completion of that bounty. Christ. We found somehow found all of our spider webbing spools in a single vault. What are you? 29 living chests. Yeah, that's not going to happen. But that is a sparkle-team door. Okay. You know what? I will take that. Thank you very much. Christ. Okay, what have you got? An orange and a bunch of jewels. Okay. That's a lot of jewels this time around. What about all of you? Bunch of gems. Lovely. A lost bounty. I do love a lost bounty. Okay. That was very, very nice. Definitely got everything out of there. Perfect. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that was a lot of people. Blimey. Oh. Huh. You know what? Let's just try and loot some of this while we can. We have 2 minutes. Ooh. This is not what I expected from this vault, but okay. Let's have a lemon, just to give ourselves a bit more time. Okay, hopefully that will keep us going for a little bit longer. How on earth did you get in here? Jesus Christ, are you following me? We were so close to completing this vault, but couldn't find an ore room. But then we ended up finding our treasure door and an omega room right at the end, which is crazy. I need to take another lemon. This is home. Perfect. Oh boy, okay. Well, that wasn't quite what I thought was going to happen. And we didn't find the skeleton bone shards, but we did find a lot of other stuff. Christ. 195 coin piles, 199 chests. That was very good. And of course, our treasure door opened as well. And we also looted 122 wooden chests and got the 5 spider webbing spools that we needed, which is crazy. Ooh, I was so expecting that to take at least 2 vaults, if not 3. And we completed it in 1. Blimey. Okay, that was a bit close at the end, but the loot we got was totally worth it. I mean, we got a bunch of focuses and vault diamonds, over 1,000 bronze, 21 gear pieces, a trinket, and 43 jewels. Plus, we completed our tank mob bounty and our spider webbing spool bounty as well. So we get our unidentified treasure key. I am so excited. And of course we can't forget the other amazing loot we got from the treasure room, including a lost bounty, which when we complete our current one will be very, very nice. And we also got 2 knowledge stars, a coin stats catalyst, and another coin stats catalyst. So those are both very, very nice. Plus we even get our blank seal back. So that was a very, very nice treasure room. But before we take a look at our unidentified treasure key, let's take a quick look at our jewels. And I think I'm going to be keeping hold of these at the top. So we have this size 10 durability, vanilla immortality, and item rarity, which is very nice. This size 17, relatively good reach roll, so think that's worth keeping hold of. This size 16, 22% vanilla immortality, which is very nice. This size 16 almost max roll on reach, which is lovely. This size 10, 25% vanilla immortality and pulverizing, which is very nice. This size 14, 6.8 mining speed, which I think is worth keeping hold of. This amazing size 12 legendary mining speed, and a very high legendary at that. And we also get some trap disarm, so this is absolutely beautiful. And then finally we have this size 14 almost max roll vanilla immortality, which is very nice. And as for all of this gear, ooh, a new boots transmog, and I think we're just going to be keeping hold of those new boots because I think they're better than at least some of my backups. Obviously they'll have to do some various bits of re-rolling, and That is a bit of a shame because they have 3 suffixes rather than 3 prefixes, which is my preference, but I still think they're worth keeping hold of. And now we can take a look at our trinket. And as I mentioned before, there are still 3 trinkets that we have left to unlock, so fingers crossed everyone, and let's see what we get. And we got the spellbook, which is not new, and this one is probably one of the trinkets I'm least interested in, mostly just because it's about increasing your ability power, and we don't use ability power in our current build. So, as much as I'm sure for some people this trinket is absolutely amazing, for me, I'm just not overly interested in it. So I may just melt it down to get a trinket scrap, because at some point I am going to have to make some more trinkets, and trinket scrap is very, very valuable. And finally, we need to see what treasure key we are going to get. And since we just used our last treasure key in that vault, I will gladly take any key that it will offer me. Although, it would be nice to not get a green key, because we all know I struggle very hard with that, but honestly, a treasure key is a treasure key, so let's see what we get. Ooh, a xenium. Man, that takes me back. Xenium, I'm pretty sure, was the first key we ever made, and it took a very long time to find that door, so hopefully it won't take us quite that long this time. And before we do anything else, let's repair these boots, because they are definitely going to die on our next run if we don't. And let's see about getting ourselves a crystal. And as for our bounties, we have kill 50 horde mobs and get some rare boots and some gold and, ooh, a very stacked perfect jewel. Yeah, why not? Okay, what do you have for me this time? Oh, a brazier vault inside a void theme. Okay. Well, this just got infinitely more terrifying than I thought it was going to be. Okay, 10 braziers as well. That is quite a lot. We're going to have to click on most of the braziers that we find. And last time that didn't go too badly, although I did make some very bad choices towards the end. But we don't need to talk about that. We just need to be very, very careful with it. Oh boy. Well, let's just see how this goes. Hopefully, I won't step in any void liquid. And I'm not gonna do something completely stupid, which would be great. Oh, it's very early to take that and very risky inside a void thing. Let's not do that. Kind of thought the brazier might be there instead. But I guess we'll just take what we have, and somewhere there's a shulker, which is mildly terrifying. That's a xenium door. You know how I think it was last time when I was like, that's got to be one of the quickest things to go from getting the key to using the key? This might actually be the quickest we've ever gone from getting a key to using a key. Oh Christ, that was quick. Thank you very much. And what do you have for us? Ooh, okay. Bonus ornate. Ooh. And a bunch of jewels. Okay. Was a lot of gems, Christ. Ooh, would you just look at all of those gems? That was, I'm honestly not even properly processing what just happened, because that was the quickest turnaround from entering the vault to finding the door for the key we have. What are you? Difficulty hard and ornate? Maybe let's try this. Mostly because I feel like there's still a chance this is slightly less deadly than running the void theme. And I am always here for less deadly. And also more loot. Those two things combined are my favourite. do love dungeons, as much as they also terrify me. They are so good for loot. Okay, I just set off the champion. Didn't mean to do that. Ooh, thank you. Oh man, my health got a little bit low there, huh? Let's drink from our potion and get some regen going while I just clear all this up. Wonderful. Okay, let's get out of here. Extra mob damage, extra item quantity. I don't think it's a great deal, but I'm gonna take it because we have to find 10 of those things. And we are not... What is going on here? Huh? What's this? Like, honestly. How did you even get here? Why are you there? How did you get stuck? I have many questions, none of which are being answered. 1 hit point for soul shards? Sure. Mob damage for mana regen? Man, why am I stacking so much mob damage? But yes. Oh boy. I like how I came into this vault saying it was very scary and deadly, and all I've done since is make them do more damage. That feels like something I should probably have avoided doing, but we're here now. Thank you for the bounty. That was very kind of you. That means the brazier must be downstairs. Hi, you are. More mob damage again. Okay. Continue to be terrifying. What are you? Difficulty normal for coins. Hello, Mr. Champion. Ooh, you have a table for me. Perfect. Thank you. What do you have? Item rarity or cooldown reduction? I'll take some item rarity. Thank you very much. We've done 4 out of 10 with 15 minutes left. Okay. We do need to get a bit quicker, but if we can take some quick wins like this, that hopefully should be achievable. Sure. Thank you. Also sure, why not? There you are. Ooh, slowness. Okay, I'll take it just because at least it's not insanely deadly. Thank you for the pog and the leggings. Clumsy but swift. You know what? Let's take that, because now we're back to normal speed. Ooh, a lost bounty, but I do have one in reserve. And a lemon for 8, which means it's 4. I'll buy that, because we did use a couple of lemons in the last vault, so it would be nice, but 55 for a lost bounty, I think that's a bit much, considering we have got a lost bounty in reserve for when we need it. Sure, I'll take that as my last one, why not? Nope, this time I'm actually gonna learn from my mistakes. 4 minutes? Okay, what do you want? Kill 47 assassin mobs. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Pillage for loot for free? Thank you. Oh, I got an Ashium gem from that. Pillage for free? Thank you. And I got a bomb ignite gem. That's very nice of you. Oh boy! 162 coin piles, 36 ores. I don't think we got any echo, unfortunately, but we did get a treasure room and 142 chests. And a decent chunk of mobs. Was very good. Man, 2 treasure rooms in back-to-back vaults. Talk about having a lucky day so far. And just look at the lovely loot that we got from that vault. A bunch of ores, a pog, 3 platinum, 43 gear pieces, 18 jewels, a bonus ornate catalyst, and an opportunistic focus. Plus, we completed our horde mob bounty, and we completed the vault. As for our jewels, we have this size 25, 29% vanilla immortality, but I think I'm actually going to keep it for the 2.6% item rarity and 6% trap disarm, which is very nice. Then we have this size 17, which I'm definitely going to keep hold of for the copiously and durability. And then we have this size 13, almost max roll on Vanilla Immortality, which is very nice. We seem to be getting quite lucky on our Vanilla Immortality jewels recently, which is good. I mean, I'd prefer to be lucky on, like, item rarity, but I'm glad to be lucky on anything, if I'm honest. Next, we have this size 26, which once again, I think I'm going to be keeping hold of for the max roll on Vanilla Immortality, along with the reach and mining speed. This is actually a very good jewel, even though it's slightly bigger than most of the jewels I would normally keep. Then we have this amazing size 11, but pretty good copiously jewel, so I am 100% keeping hold of that. Then we have this size 13, not amazing durability roll, but it's also not the worst, so I think it's worth keeping hold of. And finally, we have this size 15, which I'm honestly not sure what I'm keeping it for, because I really like both the copiously and the item rarity on this, so it will probably depend what tool we end up making first. And as for all of this gear, I think I'll just be keeping these two at the top, but I did want to show you these four because we somehow managed to get 4 legendary modifiers from that gear. So we got this plus 75% soul chance, this plus 46% healing efficiency, this plus 4 to the level of Mega Dig, which I've never even particularly looked into Mega Dig as a skill, but plus 4 to any skill is kind of insane. And finally, plus 76% to poison avoidance. Now, like I said, I'm probably not going to keep any of these just because none of them are particularly modifiers that I generally look for, but finding 4 of them in a single vault run is kind of crazy. But what I am going to keep hold of is these two. So we have this epic wand, which I never particularly use wands, but I do always keep some in my backups, and this one is definitely going to be better than at least a couple of them, so definitely keeping hold of that. And then we have this Omega helmet, which is actually perfectly timed potentially because my helmet is out of repairs, and this one of course has a lot of amazing potential. So I'm definitely going to keep this in reserve, and hopefully when my helmet finally gives out, this may be in the running for being my new helmet. We just need to see what we can make of it. And I think we should hopefully have time for one more vault today. So let's get ourselves a crystal. And as for our bounties, we should, yep, we're able to take 2 more. So we have complete an Elixir vault and get some gold and some black chromatic steel. An Elixir vault does sound like a lot of fun. And then find 60 knowledge essence and get 2 echo gems. Yeah, I think both of those will be absolutely wonderful. So let's put the seal on the crystal. And let's hope for some good rolls. And actually, what theme do you have for us? Please don't be another void. You're not. Ooh, and your treasure. Plus 100% item rarity. Ooh, that's a very good modifier. Hopefully, we're going to have some good modifiers from the chests in this vault, and that will mean we can just loot as much as possible while completing the elixir and also maximizing our item rarity. But as always, we are not going to know until we actually start going. So let's just hope that we have some good rolls from some good things for us. Oh, and there's even a hand in the first room, which is very, very helpful. I do love when there's convenient hand-ins where we can easily get back to them. And it looks like we have a little bit of elixir from the horde mobs, promising so far. And the wooden chests actually give such a good amount of elixir. Okay, I am very, very on board with this. Ooh, what do you have? Anything? Ooh, a chaos catalyst. I can't remember how many we have. And that would cost us 23? Let's get it just in case, because I cannot remember how many we have. And if the answer is none, I'm not happy with that. So, best play it safe. And just make sure we always have a chaos vault ready to run whenever we feel like it. That is the exact sort of room you want to find when you've got plus 100% item rarity. I can hear you. What is that? Where are you? Oh, hi. There's another hidden room. Oh, and we're already on consumer lodestone. I didn't even notice that. Fantastic. So we are able to just loot whatever we fancy, which if we can, would definitely tend towards some of the rarer chests, given our extra item rarity. And then once that's done, we can just find a lodestone and get out of here. And what do you have? A hard... Ooh, for ornate skeletons? Yeah, let's do this. Ooh, looks like we even get to modify our archive, which is lovely. That'll be our second one today. Hi there. Ooh, you're a poison guy, are you? Thank you. Wonderful. What do you have? Mana, healing cloud, or slowness cloud? Ooh. Well, let's go for mana. I should probably get some more, if I'm honest, because I've only got 100, and it is not really quite enough. What do you want? Kill 44 assassin mobs in 12 minutes. Okay, let's just see how that does. 44 seems high, but we do actually have the full amount of time to do it in. So maybe we'll get lucky. Hi, what do you... Ow! No, I'll kill you first, sure. What do you have? Double pouch, a seal of the confectioner, and a wand. You know what? I just did the same thing for the Chaos Catalyst, but I don't remember how many seals of the confectioner I have. So let's just play it safe and make sure we at least have one. And what do you have? A focus, a lost bounty, and a hardened chest scroll. Let's take the hardened chest scroll, and I think that lost bounty is pretty cheap at 31. Let's just take it. Apparently today is the day for me to spend all of the money that I have on me. Hi, yes, please, give me all of the assassin mobs. Okay, we just need to find 3 more. Ooh, and we completed our bounty. Okay, just 1 more, come on. You can do this. Oh, and then there's a dungeon. Oh, hi! That is the God Altar complete. And we got something from Villara. What did we get? We got plus extra healing efficiency. That is wonderful. What do you have? Extreme for some ornate chests. And this? I don't think I've ever seen this guy before. This is definitely a new dungeon layout for me, so let's try and do this, and hopefully it will be completable in less than 3 minutes, because I don't think there's a lodestone in the room we're in, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of running. That was a trinket. This might be testing our size of our new backpack quite a bit. Hello. Thank you. Okay, right. Where is there a lodestone? Yes. Oh boy. That was a lot of fruit that we had to eat, but we made it. Christ. Oh, we completed it. That was fantastic. Whew. 117 coin piles, 259 chests, and 457 mobs. And that treasure modifier with the 100% item rarity is just so good. And we found 91 ornate chests. Christ, I cannot wait to see how much gear we got from that, because that is amazing. Yep, that treasure modifier certainly did a lot of work for us. I mean, just look at the focuses we got. Plus we got a ton of bronze, 5 mod boxes, only 2 jewels, but then we got all of this gear. Just look at that. Our new bag could barely hold it all. And we also got a charm and a trinket to go along with it. And of course we can't forget our fabulous purchases of a chaos catalyst, a cake seal, a hardened chest scroll, and a lost bounty. So we now have 2 lost bounties waiting for us to complete our current one. And speaking of bounties, we managed to complete both of our current bounties, and we completed the vault. Ooh. And it looks like we got an artifact from that. Christ. Oh boy, that was one hell of a vault run. And from our jewels, I think we'll just be keeping these 2. So we have this size 13, relatively decent durability jewel. And then we have this size 15 hammer size, which is beautiful. And as for all of this gear, ooh, that's an Omega wand. And we actually got some very interesting gear from this. So this time we managed to find 5 pieces of gear with legendary modifiers on, and I don't think I'm going to keep hold of any of them, but they are definitely very interesting, especially this legendary mana regen, which is incredibly high. But despite not particularly wanting to keep any of them, what we did find is a lot of epic gear. So we managed to find all of these pieces of epic gear, and I think I'm going to keep pretty much all of these because they are definitely going to be better than some of my backups, although I don't think any of them particularly jump out as being perfect as they are, but they are all very, very nice. Then of course we have our Idona Affinity Charm, which has not got the best stats, but I will keep hold of it either way. And then we have our 3 pieces of Omega gear. We got so lucky with the loot from this vault. I mean, it was just ridiculous. But we managed to get an Omega helmet, which is very nice, and probably, like with the other one, in the running for being our new helmet when this one finally breaks. So it gives us another opportunity to just test things out, and if one of them doesn't ever quite make it to a usable state, we have a backup, which is very nice to know. Then we have this Omega sword, which obviously we've got our current sword, which I love very much and has lots of repair slots, but it's always good to have a backup, and this is a very, very good one. And then we have the Omega wand, which we saw unlock the new transmog. And like I said earlier today, I don't generally use wands, but I am definitely going to keep hold of this one. And then we still need to check out both our trinket and also our artifact. So I think let's take a look at our trinket first. And like I said earlier, there's still 3 more that we need to unlock. So maybe we will get lucky this time. Yes! That is one of the new trinkets, and this one I am very excited to try out because it may seem simple at first, but I think it's actually going to be incredibly helpful because this is the frog, and the frog gives you the ability to walk up full blocks, which is a fantastic perk because instead of having to stop and jump up when you aren't on a pathway of half slabs, you can just walk up full blocks as if there's half slabs the entire way up. Oh, okay, I'm going to actually put this on now so I remember to run it next time because I am very intrigued by this. And it might actually take me a while to get out of the habit of jumping when there's a full block in front of me, but I think if I can, this is going to be so good. Actually, let's just quickly try it out. So normally, if I was here, for example, I'd have to jump across all of this, but as it is... Oh, there's phantoms, but the point is I can just walk straight up all of this instead of having to jump. Just look at that. That is so good. I'm so excited to try that out. And then finally, we need to see what artifact we have. We have been incredibly lucky with artifacts recently, and we're now over halfway there. So, oh boy, our odds from here are getting increasingly difficult, but maybe we will get lucky and get another new artifact. Ooh, fingers crossed. Ooh. Which one is that? I think that's new. Yes! We actually did get another new artifact. Oh, this is so good. Oh boy, what are we on? 14 artifacts out of 25? I love this so much. Also, I saw someone put in my comments the other day that it would be amazing if the very last artifact we got was the Vault Hunters logo in the center, and I'm not gonna lie, I would obviously be glad to get that at any time, but it would be so awesome to have that as the final artifact. It would be so good. But I think we're going to have to leave this episode here. We actually had a pretty amazing episode. We completed dungeons, vaults, bounties, and even a god altar. We found 2 treasure rooms and an omega room, and we got a new trinket and a new artifact. You can't really ask for much more from an episode. Next time, I think I probably need to focus a bit more on completing our legendary bounty, because we now have 2 more of them waiting in the wings, but we'll just have to see how it all goes. So, until then, thank you guys for watching, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!